The Vanishing Bridegroom consists of 3 acts, but I also attempted to tell a story that goes through the whole opera. So you could see this opera as 3 episodes in the life of a particular family who live on a remote Scottish island. The music of The Inheritance is very much influenced in places by existing Scottish folk music. The opening of the whole opera is a very good example. It takes place at a funeral, and the music has been influenced by the tradition of Gaelic psalm singing, which still takes place today in some Presbyterian churches in the Western Isles. This is a form of hymn singing which uses no instrument accompaniment. Organs and things like that are seen as idolatrous in these churches, so all the singing is simply led by someone called the precentor, and everyone who sings the hymn comes in a different place, and it has a kind of rather raw, ragged sound to it, which is very entrancing once you hear it for a few minutes. In The Vanishing Bridegroom, I tried to copy this technique using an opera chorus. My method of doing it is to bring different members of the opera chorus in at different times, singing the same kind of music. The basses come in, they sing along for a little bit. In come higher voices, the very long lines, then in come some more voices. They're singing the same kind of music, but they're not singing it together. Later on in The Inheritance, there's another very obvious borrowing from a form of Scottish folk music. We finally get to the wedding scene. This poor woman who doesn't want to get married is getting married, and a bunch of fiddlers turn up to play at her wedding. It seems to me it has the character of something that's been smudged by tears. I think there's something rather sad about the overall sound of this fiddling, which in normal occasions is meant to be a very happy sound.